thought I'd do like a little one. Is flint and steel, sorry, not flint and steel. Flint and steel still viable? I mean, in some respects, no, because obviously we've got cigarette lighters, we've got ferro rods, but the thing is, if you get good at flint and steel to the point where you're fairly proficient with it, then it is, in my opinion, a very viable way to start a fire still. So just in terms of speed, I am cheating a little bit because I'm using, like, you know, seasoned lumber, but unfortunately I'm not going to the woods today, so we'll just do some bits of this. Now, one of the things that I think is a shame, especially in UK bushcraft, is we learn about flint and steel, but we only learn about it in the sense of using a bird's nest, which is fine, I respect that, and I do understand why. That's the way it would traditionally be done. But it's quite a versatile way of starting a fire, because all you're doing is heating something up with it in the most basic sense. So just practicing flint and steel or bow drill with only bird's nests, really viable. Generally speaking, we can make or fashion or find some sort of a bird's nest, but sometimes you can't find them. Sometimes there's nothing that's going to be a good material to do that with. So in that case, you know, the feather stick can be useful. Shavings from wood can be useful. You can make a feather stick and then shave with your knife. But you can just make the most basic of feather sticks. I'm not talking about, you know, some high level bushcraft feather stick. I'm just talking, you know, a lot of nice feathers. So once you've got everything, place your charred material on a stone. Striker, obviously, you're going to need that. And just like that, really quickly, instantaneous. If you've got good charred material, it'll work. And you want to grow the ember a little bit, don't just chuck it in straight away, because you may find it doesn't work. And you just want to take all of this, gather it together, place that on the floor before I lose it again. And this stick, place him there. And obviously you've got that, you can place that into your fire lay with your sticks. Obviously, is it still viable as a fire starter? That hurt. Yes, of course it is. It's worked for hundreds of years, which is why I like it. The other reason why I really like it as a fire method is I am never realistically going to come to a day and age where I can't find a hard enough rock to spark this off. I've had this for 3 years, this one. My missus got it for me. It's a custom made one out of an old Farrier's rasp. And as you can see, I've worn some of the metal off on it, but yeah, for 3 years I've maybe removed a millimetre. So this is going to outlast me, as most of you can go to museums like Frontier museums and you'll still find the flint and steels that they were carrying. They've outlasted them. And the thing that's nice about this as a fire starter is it's never ending. You're never going to go to the woods and not be able to find some rotten wood. You're never going to go to the woods and not be able to find some sort of a material that's good for charring. That's never going to happen. That's always available in the woods. So a lot of people, will say, this is irrelevant now, it's pointless, whatever. It is and it isn't. I do understand what they're saying. Is it the most logical way to start a fire? Obviously, the answer to that is no. The most logical way to start a fire, at least in the 21st century, is obviously to just take a lighter and